to the EMS One Katowice final. How are you doing, Spodek Arena? These guys are having an awesome time, and I'm sure you are too, watching at home. Let us know what you're thinking. Hit us up on @ESL or hashtag EMS1. We promised you an awesome semi-final, and we and these teams are delivering. So, for one more time, guys, put it up for your semi-finalists. A big round of applause. Now, we saw overtime, so that means there's going to be some talking to be done. And for that, we need to go over to the one man who always can, and that is the man, Sir Scoots. Over to you.
Thank you, Sean. Wow. You know, I wanted 2 maps, but I'm A-okay with how that turned out. Fantastic overtime. And we're going to train.
It was crazy. We hoped a bit for Virtus to go 2-0, but when you get entertainment like that, I don't think we need to complain. Really, that was a really nice map. It was for sure. It had some good tactical elements. It had the headshots, the eco win, and the AWPing by Neo suddenly in the overtime, changing up his playstyle. There was a lot of good things.
I mean, amazing. You know, you go down 4-11, and yes, CT-sided Mirage, but maybe not that hardcore of a CT-sided Mirage. And Virtus.pro basically said, all right, well, we can do that.
Yeah, exactly. It's for some teams, as you say, it's CT-sided, for some it's T, and in this one it was pretty clear that it was somehow CT-sided. Both teams had a hard way in opening up the rounds, and there was good rotation from both teams. Mirage is a map where there's really long rotation. You know, if you stand on A, they plan on B, and you're on, I don't know, A apartments, it takes ages to go. It takes ages. So yeah, good team play by both teams, and third map coming up, but before that, we have some highlights, huh?
Yeah, highlights are still getting queued up because we gave them a bunch of him to we got about 4 or 5 that we're going to do. And again, you got to get, regardless of what happens on train, I think, you know, LGB loses the first map, hometown crowd, all those things. And again, they did exactly what you said they needed to do. They focused, they came out super strong, certainly, obviously, overtime, but then they get the overtime win.
Yeah.
They stay alive. I mean, it was do or die every round, do or die, do or die. And again, you got to give them props for that.
I was just going to say, when you can be down 16-8 in a map where the crowd is cheering every time Virtus gets a kill, you can go to a new map and you can win, not even by leading, but also making the Virtus team come back and then win in overtime. That shows a team performance. That shows that you are a team that even when you are down, you knock yourself up again. I think that was a really good performance, as you say, to LGB, and we need to give them credit for that.
Yeah, and again, like, it doesn't even matter what the last 2 maps score don't matter. It's best of 1 right now, you know, and that's crazy in its own right, especially on train. So we're, you know, it's going to depend on what side they start on. And again, we've seen, you know, I keep saying it's CT-sided train, CT-sided tie. Every time I say that, it's a T-sided train. So we're going to, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words for how train's going to be, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the thing is, the whole day, yesterday I think I was pretty good with the predictions. Today, I got smashed in the one, the next one, the next. I'm not going to say anything in this one because I just want the best team to win now. I still cheer for Virtus because that's the final that people want to see. LGB showed that they are also worthy. So both teams are worthy, and now it's just about if we're going to get the emotional final with Taz and those guys. I hope for them in some way, I do.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, we're still waiting for our replays to get queued up. But in the meantime, I will remind you again, probably for the last time tonight, maybe once more at the very end, that the game of Counter-Strike Go, if you don't own it, is cheaper than a Starbucks latte right now. $3.75 US prices. It's basically 75% off of its retail price. You can't go wrong. Buy a couple for your friends, early Christmas presents, birthday presents. Let's get the game out there. Also, the stickers that are only available this weekend, 75% off as well, like 25 cents. We got our first one queued up. It's gonna be what we decide on round 6. Pasha has a little fun.
Yeah, the thing is, we talked about would Pasha go for the AWP, wouldn't he? You can see Pasha here, he's having Kevlar, he has the AWP, he has some grenades. You can see 2 of his teammates even sticking to pistols because they don't have the money. In some situation, you would be like, hey, why didn't he drop an AK? But when you pull out things like he's doing in this clip, you don't even want to question mark it. So if you can see, when we start the clip here, he's gonna get the entry kill onto Trist in the CPL house here. He does that by having a good spawn and go for the early peek. He'll face off Trist at the exact same time as Trist come out. Then it's just about the reflexes. This time it goes in the favor of Pasha. Pasha instant rotates. He wants to change up the game. He don't want to get caught in the middle by flashes or crossfires or anything. He goes here and he's now patient. And if we can slow down a bit, especially when it goes to the 2-on-2 situation at least, you're gonna see the communication between the two last players of this game. Right now they're still working on the ground. You see the new is working up here, and now it really starts to get tense. You can see Pasha still peeking here. He gets one. And now the communication really starts to be like wonderful. It's like sexy. It hits me. It really does. You can see here how they're just crossfiring and waiting for each other. Pasha even drops down to cover him totally from spawn. The bomb plant comes in. Pasha sneaks into a more slow position here where he can just wait. New gets a kill onto this jungle guy, and they decide to peek the spawn guy together at the same time. 2-on-1 situation, safe round for Virtus. One of the rounds, as Tayo read, really worked out great because they played together, they communicated, and they let Pasha have the orb.
Yep, very, very smart. Next round we're going to jump to, actually second side, round 16, pistol round.
Yeah, I was amazed, once again. Nice plays coming up for this game. I was like, how is this duet going to end? You see 2 guys towards the B apartments with the bump, you see 3 guys to A. It's like, there's been a new meta game where you like to show the bump in some part of the map and rotate it all the way back. But this one, they decide to do the A execution with 3 smokes, where they're then gonna push 2 guys to just say, you go on A, you get as much as you can, keep alive and still move on to get some kills. Don't do it in a stupid way, you know, it has to be controlled. And that is exactly what they're doing. You can see they're lining up Crims inside the smokes. These smokes are gonna pop around what we in German call Neo area. This box around the jungle. It's apparently known for him because he did some good things there. And you can see Crims is coming up here. He's running around, he doesn't really see any. Him and Twist is on a mission. They just need to draw as much attention. If we can pause really quick and see the minimap, you can see 4 Virtus.pro players looking towards the A bump side. Even Snacks, who's alone on B, decides to push out short to get more help for the A guys. This allows the fake to be good, and as you can see now, Crims and Twist will push the last meters down in the CT spawn and will trade some kills, and the B bump side is going to be controlled by the LGB eSports. So let's see how it's going to work out. You can see Crims doing a lot of damage onto Bialy. Waits a bit for Twist, he's a bit too far. Here comes Twist though, and Twist needs to get some kills. He gets the first, and now they're out on the B. They catch Snacks off guard because he was all alone. He pushed on short, they hurt him. And yeah, it's pretty much textbook play in this pistol round. They do the fake, they push together, they get into good positions. Actually a nice shot by Bialy here, but he's low HP, don't really see the chance of him winning. And yeah, I just want to say that it was a really nice round by LGB, and the way that they executed it was close to perfect.
Yep, absolutely. And then we're going to jump to, where's my next one? We're going to go ahead and go to round 25.
Yeah.
And then, again, Snacks does the crazy like heads-up play on that big rotation.
Yeah. I don't know if I should be more critical because, or like use more critic because I like to do like compliments on the players. It's because they do some really nice moves, and I think I have to explain the theory about what he's doing. Some players would like to play around an area where you can rotate fast to both bump sides, but Snacks in this situation says, YOLO, as we used before, I'm gonna go all in on this run. I'm gonna stick to the B bump side. As you can see, we see Crims here is up A slope alone with the bump, Trish coming up from underpass. They're trying to do a kind of A sandwich, and as you can see now when we start the clip, they're gonna get 1 kill, and then they're gonna decide LGB to do execution together, which is the right thing to do. We can see Neo here now falls back, and a nice kill by Trish coming onto Neo. Now then a 2-on-1. If we open the minimap, you can see that they start to communicate. Trish is falling back to the T-spawn area. Trish will slowly make his way down to the underpass, and they're gonna meet in the B apartments. Already now, Snacks has the feeling that, hey, I think this is gonna be B for some reason. I think it's a really ice-cold move to do. He has the auto-sniper, which can be kind of awkward in this situation, but he decides to go for the back of this. Yeah, I don't even know what to call this place, but yeah, at least he goes for the hide. You can see they're trying to push out here, and I thought that he was going to peek, but actually he decides to hide, which was clever. But unfortunately, you can see Twist go on here. It's going to be a 1-on-1, and Crims is going to end it up with a nice kill. But I want to compliment Snacks for the move because it was a clever move.
Yep. And actually, producers in my ear saying we need to skip the rest.
Yeah.
And we had one more, and we wanted to show the first OT pistol round because that was obviously amazing as well.
Exactly.
But the venue that we're in does have kind of a hard closing time, and the last thing we want is these fans to have to leave during this train match.
They should stay and cheer.
Yeah, we are not going to slow this down any more than we have to. So at that point, I think we've wrapped it up in the sense of our analytic stuff. We're going to train, do or die.
Yeah.
Final prediction.
Okay, then you need to make one also because I always lose. I want you to win this one. I'm gonna say Virtus.pro 16-11.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say Virtus.pro 16-8.
Okay.
That being said, we've made our predictions. Now it's time for the guys to talk you through this last game. Again, winner goes to the grand final against NIP. Loser goes home. Back to Stuart and MBK.
Guys, thank you so much. Done a brilliant job all weekend long. We have one map and one match left. Who will it be? LGB or Virtus.pro? It's Train. It's a replay of the Fragbite Masters game that was, what, 5-6 days... Let's try that again. 5-6 days ago. On Train, that went into double overtime. It was LGB who came out on top that time. But to have not vetoed Train means that Virtus.pro felt they certainly have a lot to offer.
Yeah, 100%. And Train has been a deciding map for so many best of threes. So the action is going to be very intense and the whole crowd is going to live it. It's going to be crazy.
I'm going to roll back the years here. World Cyber Games 2007, Monza, Train, final against NIP, ironically. Polish team, these players, and that was where we saw the Swedes come out on top. And that was where it was 1-2-3. This is sensational. I'm hoping for another great Train game just as good as that.
I 100% think that it's going to be the same excitement and the same thing because both teams are just ready for this. They have been waiting for those kind of moments for years. And every single time they live through it, they are playing immensely well.
All right. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. You've been excellent on the stream. We've been reading your comments on chat and online, on HLTV, and on Reddit. You've been fantastic this weekend. Let's take you into the final in style. It's Virtus.pro, LGB, 1-1. Here we go. VP starting on the T side with Pasha to lead the charge. Bjarli with the headshot, traded out with Twist getting the revenge. As Neo Flash takes damage and will retreat. Bjarli will just continue to fire in through the smoke as it'll be Crims to get himself the next frag. Crims has been nothing short of brilliant thus far. Twist is going to help himself to one more, and LGB have a two-man advantage here as Neo comes in to quickly pull back one for the Polish side. Dennis in on Taz, and there's only one man left standing. It's Neo or bust with the bomb down. As in, down a long way away from Neo, not down as in planted, to clarify the difference. And Dennis is going to try and hold on to it and get the frag. And LGB claim themselves round number one, and that is exactly what a CT side wants.
Yeah, definitely. If you can pick the first pistol round, I mean, especially the first one on the city side, then you are almost obliged to have a great city side because we have seen that in the past on CSGO, but the city side is heavily favored for the city players. Yeah,
this is a map where you can go 12-3, 13-2, 14-1 quite easily. We saw it first game of the day, Fnatic LGB, and let's see what we're going to see this time. Is Crims with that Famous will have players making the crossover towards the top. Pasha is there with the bomb as well, so this is going to be a five-man B push split 2 and 3. Nades will, smoke will come down to try and guide their way, and the flash will force Crims to come into the fray, and he comes in with headshots. 2 down, Pasha, the last man up. It'll be Dennis to get himself a fragged by Bjarli, sorry. As Virtus.pro coming in with 2 more. They're going to get the bomb down, but they're in a 3-on-2, and it'll be Neo, and Neo again. Can he finish off the job? Neo using that pull to great advantage. It's 2 players with no health to do the job. Bjarli picks it up, and again, we'll see a pistol round nullified straight away.
And this game is just going crazy and totally out of hand. You never know what's gonna happen, and Virtus.pro, even though they are losing the very first round of this deciding map, they are already back in business. That is sensational, to take your words.
You don't get that word. Great stuff from Virtus.pro. They're on the board and the crowd loving every minute of this. Pasha will nade down. They force a eco from the LGB side. And to add to the predictions that we saw from Scoots and Katie, who both went for VP, Nothing, who's sat here with us, he went for LGB.
Yes, that's true. Nothing having the American hopes, maybe, but Virtus.pro, they already seem very good on the map, and now this one is going to be crucial. If they manage to win this one, then they're going to have a very good start for the terrorist side.
Chaz is going to come up against Crims on the far side, and Crims has had an excellent match, and he'll kick up with one. Oh, you almost felt that was inevitable, that he'd get some kills, and he'll make his way through. Neo will dart down towards that site, and VP will be held back by that Molotov. Perfect timing from that. That'll allow players to come in. Taz is going to get himself one more. Dennis is going to trade frags, but Taz has his second with that Galil, and we're down to just 2 VP players. One of them naded out, and Twist is the man in to frag Pasha. Twist has 2 points of health and 2 players to find.
And surely he's gonna just fall back and try to stick with his Kevlar and Diggle, because he knows that it's gonna be impossible with 2 HP to win over 2 fully equipped Virtus.pro players, and he's doing absolutely the right call.
So 2-1 VP on T side. That's exactly the start the doctor ordered. Virtus.pro will get a clap on the back from the manager, but more importantly, they'll have the noise from the crowd to buoy them on, and they look confident. And you see the fist pumps all the time. That just keeps such a positive attitude in the team. It does make a difference. You guys actually are probably the most non-emotional team when you're playing. How does that, why? Does it just not affect you guys?
Well, we just try to be 100% focused with the game, and just, we have our moments where we explode and just be extremely happy, but it tends to happen either at the end of the half or at the end of the map. Those guys, well, they know how to work with everything, and that has been the same since the beginning. They have been cheering for each other 24/7, and that's every single time what the Polish are doing, because they can be winning, they can be losing, they're always going to cut into each other's hand, and it's really, really nice to see.
Neo will follow that flash down the ladder. Nobody there. The CT side is split 3 and 2, 2 down on B. Neo's ready to hook his head off the top. Wait, this bomb has been planted, and VP have barely fired a shot in anger. They've only lost 32 points of health between the two sides. As Neo will go through, firing towards those smokes. There are CT players coming his way now. As Neo will go through this man on the bomb, actually, and it's Dennis who's there. Virtus.pro need to pick him off. They do, but it costs them 2 players. Neo and Pasha both down, and now you can see Bialy gets 2 headshots to dispatch of any drama. But 2 frags for the CT side, and the bomb will blow as well. So that'll be 3-1 to VP.
And look at the crowd, they're just cheering so hard for the Polish team.
We can't hear them where we are,
no,
but I can interpret the beats of the
yes.
boomsticks.
we can fit it 100%.
To go to the beat of Virtus.pro.
It has been the same thing since the beginning of the game. It's just been crazy.
It has. The grenade cam actions of Steel have been fantastic throughout this tournament. Great job to you, sir. Pasha will push in with Bialy as they make their way down. They'll get themselves a headshot onto Twist, and this is the first buy round for the CT side. LGB lose 2, but get 2. As Pasha will go down, and CTs will find themselves a man to the good. It's Taz and Snacks who are going to have to deliver something big here as they nade up towards the top of the bird's nest. It'll be Taz to get himself one in on Olofmeister, and that opens up that A site once again for them. The bomb is down just by that site. Two other players by Zed Hallways, and Taz, headshot onto Crims, delivers themselves a massive one. They know exactly where Dennis is. He has been naded as well. He's only got 19 points of health, but his headshot onto Snacks means it's a one-on-one. It's Taz to deliver once more here on Train, as he has done year after year. And there's a fire that burns in Taz's heart.
Taz is even on his feet. You can see the pressure, you can see how close these rounds are and how important they are. And Taz, you can see he wants this victory. He's not going to give everything away to LGB.
This is his moment. This is what Taz wants for his, it's not going to happen. You kind of feel like he might think, well, winning on home soil, if they were to win tomorrow, might as well just retire after that. Not going to happen, but it's the ultimate high for him.
Well, Taz, you never know when he's going to stop. And you can see that even though he is 27, if I'm right, he has all the young energy to just bring games home, and he's just so hyped still.
It's going to be Neo and Passion to go in. They do lose Neo in that B-bomb site, but there are only 2 players left up for LGB. It's going to be Sipe to come in, bomb planted, and Sipe gets himself the kill onto Yali. And Snacks will trade and get himself those last 2. Sipe and Twist both goes down. To go back to the conversation of Taz and when he might retire. I was talking to him before this game. I was like, "You're going to be the next White Ra," and he's like, "I don't know. I'd like to be, the next old player who gets rich." That was his comment.
That is a very good point from him.
He wants to win. He wants to go all the way.
Taz always has the perfect small words, but it's going to make you laugh.
Yeah. Oh, AWP shot just. Get connected onto Neo. There's Pasha will go in, and it'll be an AWP onto Neo, and Pasha will get picked off by Twist, and LGB will begin to start their recovery. But 5 rounds for this T side is a healthier start as you could ask for, as they'll see LGB getting frag after frag. It's only Snacks to put up the resistance. He's now 1 on 4, and is going nowhere as he was caught between a train and a wall. With bullets coming at him. It's 5-2. Virtus.pro will be more than happy though.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Virtus.pro are up 5-2, and that's already a very good start on Train, especially on the terrorist side. They need few more rounds though if they want to feel very comfortable into this game. Let's see what they can show us.
Nades exchange as Taz will plant the bomb on the top of the stairwell. We'll see whether anyone comes out of B. Nothing happening for him. He's joined by Neo, and it'll be Olofmeister with that AWP, who's going to go up against Pasha here. And Olofmeister hasn't shown, but if Pasha were to do that movement one more time, he would see Olofmeister. There it is, there's the shot! And it's returned in earnest as Olofmeister darted back. He took 25 points off Pasha, but it's Crims at B who might not see any action here. Virtus.pro unable to get a pick. They've put Neo a long way down. He was looking for something. He had Pasha with the AWP looking onto Olofmeister. They've not been able to create any open for them, so now they're going to go back to the book of 5-on-5 with 45 seconds to go.
Yeah, we're just trying to play it simple. We're just walking throughout the map, and LGB, well, they have no information, so they have to play very passively and very classically with 2 people onto the B bomb side and 3 onto the A bomb side. So let's see what kind of special thing can Virtus.pro deliver to just surprise their opponent.
Here come the nades, and here come Virtus.pro. In towards the site they go. Neo gets himself a kill under Crims. It's all on Dennis to stop the assault, and he does exactly that. It's Snacks that goes down. He was expecting to see more players, but Dennis will help himself to frag number 2. Neo's down, and VP couldn't quite get in and own that site quick enough after that first frag, and that's allowed Dennis to help himself to 3 big frags. Great work from him. That'll be Olofmeister to finish off the job, but Dennis, a one-man army on that B site.
And LGB, well, they were just waiting for Virtus.pro to come at them, and that's what happened. Virtus.pro, they only had 30 seconds to work with when they attacked the B bomb side, and that wasn't a good thing because they couldn't fake anything. They were obliged to be committed to that bomb side, and LGB, well, in the end, they had 5 players on B, and Virtus.pro just couldn't do anything.
Still have that AWP on Pasha for this round. Let's see what they got. They do have armor as well. There's three players. They're going to pick a very quick push in towards that A site. Get the bomb down and have a 5-man after plant with Taz getting the frag. Nice work from Virtus.pro. This has worked a treat. They've lost Taz, but he did 2 frags before that happened. Pasha's AWP got in on Dennis, and Virtus.pro are helping them to one more. It's going to be Snacks that drops Olofmeister. Bjarli comes in. I do not believe it. Virtus.pro take a bow.
Taz on his feet again. That is the second save round that Virtus.pro won in only one half. That shows how bad they are prepared and ready to take down LGB on this third map. Extremely good play from Virtus.pro.
6-3 in favor of VP on their T side. The home crowd will be over the moon thus far. Remember, NIP lie in wait tomorrow. It's the first final of the day, and it'll be on the main stage. If they get there, the roof is going to come off from the noise. Crims, point blank, picks off Taz. Snacks also down. Bjarli did get one, but LGB a man to the good. And that's a brute force shot from Olofmeister. And he's got another one as Pasha will go down as well. Bomb has been planted, but they're all dead. Money will flow, though, courtesy of that.
Yeah, thanks to the bomb plan. Virtus.pro's 6th round, though, they still have a very good lead, especially on the T side on train. So they can't be disappointed in any way. They have a very good start. They are still leading 6-4, and they just have to keep the momentum going. They have to just get round per round, having as many as possible, and then the city side should be good for them.
They could lose the next 5 rounds, and they should still go in at the half happy.
Yes, definitely. That's the huge part.
So let's see. From LGB's perspective, they will be angry. They will be very unhappy that they weren't able to convert that pistol round into a 3-0 lead. They will look at the armor eco from VP as well, that later turned it around again. But we'll see. There's still plenty of CS to play, and we've seen rule books thrown out the window so many times. This Twist and Sight will go around VP very quickly in towards that A site. Twist forced back, does see one going in towards the site, and it was Crims who got the kill in fact, and Virtus.pro tried to replicate that quick plant strat that worked so well for them last time. It's not working this time. LGB are getting frag after frag on that A site, and it's only Snacks and Pasha left standing, up against 3, and Olofmeister's AWP is deep in B, so they do have an opportunity in on A with Olofmeister away, but he's coming around to support Crims any second now, and they just can't get cleanly in towards that site. They think about it, they go in, they go out, and in the end they're forced out, and they've got very little health to make a move around towards the B site, if that's what they want to do. But with only 35 seconds to go, they're running out of time. They're actually, what's interesting is, if this were a fake on an A rotation, or on a B rotation, it would have been perfect for them. But actually it's a save.
That wasn't the plan on the first hand for Virtus.pro. So they were coming into that A-bomb site, and now they're just trying to save their weapons, and that's what they need to do. They need to be able to buy round after round. They must not let LGB take away easy rounds, and Virtus.pro, that's experience talking. They know about what they're doing. They are just saving weapons, and they need those key rounds once again, but will help them go into the second half with a huge lead.
They called a save 40 seconds to go,
yes,
which is one big factor. And then after LGB would have realized it was a save, they didn't have either the confidence or the experience or whatever you want to try and chase out at least one of those guns.
Yes, that was a very good thing by Virtus.pro, and you can see the immense level of those two teams going head to head.
Olofmeister's going to see love down here on the B-bomb site. The love is coming from Taz and Neo, but Neo's been down, and here will come reinforcements. Olofmeister had to hit that shot and didn't, and now they've got him in his sights. Bjarli will claim the frag. It's a trade there for an AWPer for Neo, and crucial stuff for Virtus.pro that may open up B, but Crims is still there with the M4, and he is joined by Sight as well, coming from Z hallway. Snacks gets a huge hit onto Crims. Opportunity now for Virtus.pro. Twist tried to flank and it didn't work. Sight dancing between the trains. Isn't going to happen. Virtus.pro haven't actually gone into B at all. They're They've got Pasha running around A, waiting to see if there's anyone there. He's going to sound the alarm. Guys, come on down. It's party time at A. Dennis is pushed out. He's realized that as well. And Sipe's moving over. We've got to have a rotation from him. And Sipe, oh, he's right behind Bjarli. Here goes Sipe. Oh, I don't believe it. Huge from Dennis. He gets 2 big frags onto them there. And now it's Snacks who'll come in. Snacks going up against him. Can't do it. Dennis's hat trick has delivered. And Dennis, the menace for LGB, is now 1-on-1. This would be a 1-on-4 if he were to deliver. He's going to come through the Z hallways, and that'll be right where Pasha was looking. But we'll pull out now, and Pasha's going to use that timer to all that he's got. As we're looking at 46 health, plays 48 health. There's nothing between them. Dennis takes a quick look up top. There's nothing there. He'll dance across. He'll come across that final train. Won't see anything again. He's going to have to walk a long, long way. And Pasha delivers for Virtus.pro. You have to feel for Dennis because his 3 frags turned around that round. But Pasha playing it by the book.
And there is LGB here. They came very strong from a 2-on-4, but Pasha with the crazy 1-on-2. Pasha tonight, he's been playing incredibly well.
Yeah, absolutely. 7-5 the score. Virtus.pro looking good. Solofmeister will look, and it's only Bjarli who's a little way down from there. I don't think he'll see him. We switch over towards Taz and Twisters. Pasha's in the action. You've got Snacks and Neo who are actually toying with the idea of going to B. Taz is there with them. And Crims and Dennis on that B site are 2-man mountains to get past. They both had a great game.
Yeah, definitely. And that has been since the beginning. Especially Dennis, he's sitting on 16 kills and a 2-kill death ratio. That is extremely good for the LGB side. He has been extremely helpful.
Virtus.pro see nothing. They don't know, they've garnered no advantage, and now we're down to just 40 seconds here.
Yeah, and now we're just gonna go blind down to the A-bomb side, and LGB, they have to be ready for it.
5-man push coming from 3 different angles for Virtus.pro. Neo makes his way up, looks to shoot. Oh, isn't going to get that kill. In fact, it'll be Olofmeister to return the favor. Bjarli goes down. Bomb planted, so worst case scenario is for Virtus.pro that they have the money from that. But LGB with a man advantage. Snacks is going to come in from the back as well. He's got a huge role to play. We trade Olofmeister for Pasha, though, on the site. Twist going in. As Neo will now show, and Taz will go down, and now it's all on Snacks to stop the defuse. He goes in, he shoots a 1-man, and it's the bomb diffuser. Beautiful play from Snacks. He may die in the end, but it was the bomb diffuser that he took out, and it's Crims that'll come in and finish off the job. In the end, 1-on-4 was too much to ask for, but Snacks tried his best.
Yeah, definitely, and that's where you can see where the Polish guys, they are always surprising. He was 1-on-4, but he still did have a very huge chance into winning this round. But the Swedes, well, they had some different skills to work with, and the bomb wasn't planted for long enough.
Good retake from LGB.
Very good retake. They were 5-on-4, and they just didn't let any chance to Virtus.pro.
Dennis is 16 frags to the good. The split is 11. Sipe has but 5 frags on this one. On the other side, the Virtus.pro split, very small. It's 11 to Bjarli, down to 7 on Neo. As Dennis will maybe see action from Neo on B. He's at the bottom of that corridor there. In fact, he'll absolutely see action from Neo as he picks him off. The Crims will help himself to a frag. Pasha's got himself 1 back. But it's Snacks and Bjarli left standing. They'll desperately want to get that bomb in. And Snacks is a long, long way away from Bjarli. If there was an opportunity to get that bomb down, it may now be an A. But Olofmeister's nailed him, to put it politely. And Dennis finishes off the job. 7-7 tie game, but that doesn't tell you the full story.
No, this game has been very intense, and the Virtus.pro, they started off extremely great. And LGB, well, they're fighting very hard, but at this game, right now, Virtus.pro is winning because the terrorist rounds are way more valuable than city rounds on this map. And 7 rounds on the terrorist side, that is very good.
Last round of the half. Auto sniper for Crims. It's Olofmeister He's going to strike down upon Taz with great anger. Twist will come in with frag number 2 as Passion will go down. Returning the favor is Bialy and Stacks. 2 headshots each, but then a return of 2 of their own. It's Neo on 2 here. Crucial, sorry, it's Crims and Dennis will go through up against Neo, who has the bomb, but Neo just wastes Dennis.
No, this one-on-one is going to be very intense. Crims, he doesn't know what Neo can do because he could hardly be behind him or in front of him. He doesn't know. Neo has got the whole control of the map right now, and
the bomb to boot.
And he has the bomb on his back, so Crims is going kind of blindlessly into this one-on-one.
Crims is going to come from CT spawn, and Neo puts the bomb down on the T side of the site. He retreats all the way back towards the ladder. He's just making sure that that's not where Crims is coming from, because he knows as little as Crims does actually about his movements. But the bomb is ticked, and this for 8-7 to one of the 2 teams. It'll be Crims now beginning to get closer and closer to that site, and Neo has heard nothing, and now we'll hear the defuse as he goes in and jumps up. Crims diverts, Neo gonna show, and Neo now gonna go and finish off the job. Good play from Neo, textbook, and the home crowd love it as we go 8-7 up for Virtus.pro.
And I think everyone is as excited as this crowd because Neo played this one brilliantly. It was an excellent play from him. That 1 and 2. The first headshot was
pure Neo.
That was pure magic.
There was no error in the matrix there.
No.
You have to excuse the matrix joke. I've been casting for years. I've never made one. That's the one I'm ever going to make. And look at that crowd. Guys, you've been fantastic. Let's hear you one more time. Can Virtus.pro get it through as they move on to the CT side? They're 8-7 up against LGB. And look at the fans. What you should look at if you're at home is look at the tiers, the 2nd and the 3rd tier. You can't buy a seat there. It's full.
Everything is full, and that is crazy. Even though I'm almost sure that League of Legends and StarCraft 2 are over.
Finished.
Everything is over. There's only Counter-Strike, and even though there's only Counter-Strike left, you can feel in the whole stadium, you can hear the screams and the noise, and that's Counter-Strike.
Absolutely. It'll be the first final up tomorrow on the main stage.
And nobody wants to miss that.
It'll be the best final tomorrow, we know that.
Yes, that's going to be insane. No matter which team goes through, it will be immense Counter-Strike.
So, we're about to get the second half underway. We've got 20 seconds left for you to tell us exactly what's going to happen.
Well, I think Virtus.pro now have very good chances of taking this home because 7 rounds on the city side, you can't really be happy. You can't be happy about that. I mean, you know that this map advantages the city players, and that wasn't the best thought for LGB, and now Virtus.pro, supported by the whole crowd, we will see what they can bring.
I'm going to go LGB to win the pistol.
Oh, that's a huge, huge word.
We've seen everything in this tournament. It's been fantastic. Let's see whether we're going to see more twists and turns. That T side have rushed all the way down towards the B-bomb site. And we'll charge in. There's only Snacks there. Neo's going to rotate around from the C hallways as Snacks gets himself frag number 1 onto Dennis. And Snacks is now going to try and stop that bomb plant, but it will go down before he can see it. And Pasha is getting in on the action. Taz out. Pasha picks off Olofmeister. Snacks now coming around from the top to try and come in the back. Sipe gets himself 1 onto Pasha. And the LGB side are 3-on-3 here with a plant and a little bit more health, but they just lost Crims. Bialy's going to come in now with the headshot onto Sipe, and then to get the headshot, but does the job, and it's Twist to save the day for LGB. He gets himself 1 onto Bialy, and Neo pokes his head out and shuts down Twist and says, thanks for showing up, but don't bother next time. Bomb defused, pentagram, again, Virtus.pro, you name it, they are flying.
These Polish guys, they are incredible, and Neo made an excellent retake. Cold blood works always perfectly.
9-7 Virtus.pro. They are in the driving seat now. Last time around, the CT side did win the pistol, and the Ts took it away from them.
Yes, it has been crazy for the whole series, but this time LGB, they only have Glocks and no Carrols. They don't want to risk their economy on this one because it's so hard to win sneak around on train, and they know that.
Not helped by the loss of sight early on. The other three players have come all the way in. Interesting push here from Olafmeister and Dennis. They've gone straight through CT spawn, and they're going to sandwich out Snacks on that B side if they can. But Neo says no, thank you, and he'll try and get that bomb down quickly to stop the to help the system. But he's up against an armada of Virtus.pro players. And in the end, good play from Twist, because on an eco round, the best you can hope for is getting the bomb down. But I really like the move. They sacrificed one player as they came in from Ivy just to keep, I think it was Taz, occupied, and the other two just charged in through CT spawn, and they had three players coming in on B. Ultimately, they got the bomb down, and
I think that was their goal. They just wanted the bomb down, and now look at that, they can Toddy by, and that's going to be a halt for Virtus.pro because they only have Pharmacists to work with. But if they win this round, then they're going to be in the next shape for the whole city side. LGB, they have to win this one.
10-7 VP. 120,000 of you watching this game, and we welcome you all. Asher with that Famas, about to see two coming his way. He turns around the corner, gets a headshot. Ah, beautiful Pasha! Olafmeister and Crims mowed down by that Famas, and Pasha's done his job. It leaves just three players up. They're all on the rear side. Twist is going to come on towards B. He sees nothing there. He can't call it. Sipe's going to pick up the bomb and move over towards B. And Virtus.pro in a 3-on-5 after plant have to take this. Dennis is going to make as much noise as he can over at A, while Snacks will see the real assault coming his way. In fact, Twist and Sipe are going to return back, I think.
And there is one player, Dennis. He has to make all the work. He is outside all alone, and he's not right, his teammate.
He gets himself fragged number one. It's Taz that goes down, and there's the second. Dennis goes for the third. Twist has stopped him, and from a 5-on-3, it's a 2-on-1 with a bomb about to go down courtesy of Twist. Snacks is going to have to go monumentally huge at this point to save this round. He's firing blind. He's given away his position as well, and Virtus.pro will be kicking themselves if he doesn't do this. Snacks gets the first frag. It's Dennis that goes down, and Snacks makes his way across and finishes off the job and says, Dennis, anything you can do, I can do too. And Virtus.pro get the round, but you've got to say to Dennis, time and time again, he's had these individual plays and kind of deserves better than to be on the wrong end of it.
Yeah, well, you can feel sad for Dennis and the whole LGB side, but look at that, the whole crowd is cheering so hard for Virtus.pro because they are bringing amazing plays, and Snacks, he just showed what Virtus.pro is capable of.
11-7 VP. LGB need a round out of somewhere. So, full buy for them this time around. So Pasha picks off Olafmeister trying to come in, and Pasha's done that 2 rounds in a row. Coming in on the coming in off Ivy is just impossible.
He has been playing extremely great on those last 2 maps. He was on 35 kills or more on Mirage, and now he is on 15 kills, but Crims, no, he gets revenge by Neo though. And look at that, LGB are trying to cover the map, they're going 1-for-1, but Virtus.pro, they seem totally on point.
Taz is going to see 2 players coming his way, but Neo helps him out. Frag onto Dennis, and Taz finishes the job. Sipe goes down, and they only lost 1 man that round as well, Virtus.pro. 12-7, 5 round the advantage, 4 rounds away from glory, and we are really looking at a realistic chance of a Virtus.pro NIP final.
Yeah, Virtus.pro, they are 300% hyped. They want this final, they want to be able to compete here. And well, they have all the cards in their hands right now. They are just waiting for those little rounds to go their way.
And remember what Taz said on day 1 in our interview with him. I want to show Get Right, I want to show Heat, and I want to show Khan that we're still great, that we're still relevant.
They are, and these guys, no matter for how long they have been playing, they have this in their blood. They are born for this. They are competitors. They are just they just want to win so bad. They are just working 24/7 for it, and now that's when they can call themselves legends.
Absolutely. 13-7 now as LGB will be feeling a lot of pressure. This is something where experience comes in. This is something where, well, let's see before we write that obituary what the playbook of LGB has here. Nades are in, they're pushing forward now. There's Pasha and that Orpa lining up through the Molotov that did some damage. We're losing LGB players really fast though. It's only Olofmeister to reply after 3 VP frags. Olofmeister down to 15 points of health as well. And it'll be Bialy to move in. Taz is there. Olofmeister 15 points of health. And no hope as he's slowed down by Snacks. And this is coming to a close very quickly here.
That was a very, very huge round by Virtus.pro. They just locked down those tactics from LGB, and that shows how good they are so far. They're just on point in every single bomb site. Every single player is delivering insane kills.
Virtus.pro will sleep well tonight. Taz singled out LGB as one of the hottest teams they were playing online, the team that they feared the most. And they're 2 rounds away from defeating them. Bialy will rattle off a few shots. It is an A push, and Bialy will catch wind of one. He moves his way across to see Taz die at the hands of Twist. Neo comes in, he and Bialy combine for 3, 4 frags, and that'll be that. It's 15-7, it's 8 match points, Virtus.pro. And the fan favorites are carrying it home.
You can see that the beauty of the Polish side is that the players and the crowd are both standing up and cheering so hard. That is just insane.
As a neutral, you're always on the crowd side.
Yes. And the crowd is 100% Virtus.pro side.
We'll see tomorrow a final and a half. Credit to LGB though. They have given us a game here. They have defeated the DreamHack Winter Champions Fnatic. And they have come a long, long way in a very short period of time.
Yeah, definitely. And LGB, they haven't been practiced that much for this event, and they reached the semifinal, so they can't be disappointed by the result. They have been playing insanely great. And Virtus.pro though, everything is still to be done. Taz, he said it before with Sean, he wants the victory. If he reaches the final, he will give everything for the #1 spot.
He is the only thing, as much as I hate to get off the bandwagon, and we'll come back to it, but Taz is the lowest fragger on every map thus far.
He though gets 2 kills, but yeah, Taz always does his job. That's the point.
2 frags for Bialy, and Virtus.pro are 3 frags away from finishing off the job. Crims dispatches of Neo though, and the bomb goes down. Snax' grenade was on point, sight down and out. Taz from the back. And he's going to get one, and can he be the man who sends Virtus.pro into the final? It is Taz, it is Virtus.pro, and he waves goodbye to the Swedes as Virtus.pro emerge victorious 16-7, 2 maps to 1. The home crowd favorites are roaring into the final of the grand stage tomorrow, where they will face the world #1 team in NIP. Do Taz, Neo and Pasha have what they've had so many years ago?
And you can see the whole stadium is moving by the Virtus.pro chants. Look at that, look at the whole crowd is just crazy, and as crazy as the players, because that has been an intense best of 3. Amazing game, and once again, this is sensational!
You're getting it, MBK. I tell you what, you'll be taking over the play-by-play seat for the moment. Well done, Virtus.pro. You have been brilliant. The game was magnificent. LGB, let's not forget them. Their match against Fnatic today was marvelous, but that is what the fans wanted to see. Taz roars on the home crowd. And you guys have done magnificently. Look at it all.
Taz, you have to be I mean, you have to fear for these guys. You have to be happy with them because they have been working so hard. And look at that, they are passing by the trophy and they won it. And once again, they want to thank the whole crowd because that is definitely a huge win for them.
This is what CS dreams are made of.
100%. They dream of this final since days. And doing that in front of the Polish crowd, well, they must be feeling extremely good going into this grand final.
Absolutely. This was a marvelous match. It's been a marvelous day. NIP dispatched of Dignitas in really brutal fashion. Any questions that were asked of them yesterday by Complexity have now been answered. And there you can see Ellen taking the picture at the Oscars with Taz and Neo. And NIP sent a real message dispatching of Dignitas. Virtus.pro have sent their own message today that they play with 6 players, and the 6 is the crowd. Over to Sean, who's with Virtus.pro, and that crowd.
Enjoy that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our finalists for tomorrow alongside the Ninjas in Pajamas. I'm joined by, you need no introduction, Taz. How was that?
We are coming for it. It's our home, and it's our trophy. And it's our crowd!
Beautiful words, Taz. Would you like to say anything to these guys that supported you so strongly in that?
Kochamy was! Dziękujemy!
The crowd is phenomenal. The crowd is phenomenal. What does it do when you see these guys supporting you like this?
It feels like that we can overcome everything, like we had on Mirage. Unfortunately, we didn't win it, but thanks to them, thanks to our great fans, we were able to come back. And on the train, it was just like guys played lights out. Each round, every one of them played some crazy round, and thank you to my guys.
Now, obviously, the guys put up a real fight. Do you have anything you'd like to say to them?
Oh man, before this event, it was LGB that was standing the most from all the teams. We didn't practice NIP. We didn't want to give them anything they could use against us. But LGB was the strongest opponent on Practice Clan Wars, and kudos to them, and thank you for a great fight.
Guys, LGB! Now, obviously, tonight, what will you do to prepare for tomorrow, for that grand final, 1 p.m. CET, right here in the Spodek Arena in Katowice, in Poland?
I would say what I will do, probably, but I can't. So we'll just go to sleep and yeah, watch demos and prepare for the games and try to get sober after a great semifinal. Jeszcze raz, wielkie dzięki.
Guys, again, Virtus.pro. Well, it's been an absolutely phenomenal day here at the EMS One Katowice final, and we have our 2 finalists for tomorrow. So for me, there's not a lot to do other than thank all the teams. Thank you guys again. Round of applause, please. And of course, thank everybody that's been watching by their hundreds of thousands at home. You've made it an awesome, awesome, awesome day, and we'll be excited to see you tomorrow. So for now, signing off, and on behalf of these great teams, thank you very much. Good night. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. CET. Thank you, man.